So it's like, even with the Anunnaki and being trapped on a prison planet and all this stuff, like, I still don't know whether that's true or not, right? So, but I still am finding more information that either contradict or confirm it. Like the fact that Elon Musk and them are trying to send missiles to get through the dome, and they've done that before in the past. And also that they found water underneath the earth, which would make sense that we're in a dome underwater. So it's like all of these things that they're giving you information on is strengthening my belief system that this could potentially be true. And then also with God, like, I used to believe in God, I used to go to church, all these things. And then after, based on all the information that I've gotten about creation and how creation is different than God, and it would make sense because there's so many gods that people worship around the world, like within the Hindu culture, within like Zeus and all of them, within the God of the Christian Bible. Like, there's so many gods that exist, but there's only one creation. So yes, I believe gods exist, but I now change my whole belief system where I do believe they're human like us, that because they act on human emotions, whereas creation would not act on human emotions. I do not think he acts on human emotion. So that changed my entire belief system on what I thought God was and who God was. And now I know that God and creation are separate. I believe that in my soul. Am I 100% right? I think so, but I don't know for a fact until I meet creation one day, or until the afterlife and I come into contact with God. So, or if I have an experience on here where I come into contact with higher beings, right? So, but I believe that is my belief system. I think that's true. So that's why even in, I think the Bible, I haven't read the full Bible, but the Talmud of Emmanuel, a lot of these texts are saying that the most important thing is to pursue knowledge. Gain as much knowledge you can and wisdom exists within us and exists in books. Once we keep gaining a higher consciousness and understand things better by reading a wide variety of things, we can put things together, fit the puzzle pieces so we understand things on a deeper meaning. So don't get caught up in this material world. Like, of course, aim for abundance so that you can have the life that you dream of and that you can give back to people. Abundance is important. You have to have abundance mentality. But don't get caught up in doing jobs that don't make you feel fulfilled just to get that abundance. Focus on what your passion is. Pursue that, because then the abundance will be so much more rewarding. And don't get caught up in all these things that they tell you should have. Get caught up in what works for you and what your soul craves. And abundance is not just financial. Like, yes, the financial ones are that you want a home that's comfortable, that's spacious, that you feel not overwhelmed in. You have mental clarity whenever you walk into that home, and you feel it's beautiful, that you want to go to that home and relax. Yes, have financial abundance so that you can buy the healthiest food, because food is expensive. Or you can buy stuff that you can grow your own food if you're in a warmer climate. So it's like, yes, have financial abundance so that you can do all these things, like so you can take care of your body so you feel good and you can serve this world, right? Have not financial, but have abundance in terms of love, the people that you have that care about you, that give you unconditional love, the support system. Have abundance in terms of knowledge. Like, that's the greatest wealth. Having knowledge where you can reach a higher and higher self because you understand things better. Like, ignorance is not bliss. Like, ignorance is bliss in the sense because you're not aware of anything, but it's better to be knowledgeable even if it's hard. Even if it's hard to hear these hard truths, it's better to know than be ignorant, because then you can work through it and figure out how you can serve the world so they understand it better as well. So side note, that's why I basically came to a conclusion as of right now that I'm probably not going to go back. I really went through all the reasons and situations of why it was okay for me to go back. And then, other signs kept coming up that were saying that it's not time for you to go back. You're going to be going back to the same environment, same things, and you're going to be facing probably a lot of the same problems. So it's not worth it to go back. It's like sometimes when you think you've made the decision and you're leading with your intuition, but you're not really hearing your intuition because you're confused, then the universe will show you physical signs to show you that, no, it's like show you problems that will arise to show you that, no, that's not the decision I want you to make. So even though I was sad and I thought I was listening to my intuition, it showed me signs in the 3D that, no, this is not the right decision. So I thought I was making a decision from expansion and not from a place of lack, but I think that in general, it was a place of lack of what I was lacking at the moment, community and support, and not really looking at all the benefits that I have by being here. Like I said, I'm grateful and all this stuff, but I was seeing as like, oh, is it really worth it? When the other environment is not worth it to be in, and this is the better environment to be in, even if you don't have community and support right now in this very moment. So it's like, have patience and trust that the universe will make everything work out in the place that you are. Get rid of that lack mindset and take aligned actions to make things possible. The universe can't give you something if you're not going out into the world and experiencing it. And I do. I go to the beach, I go places, and every time I go somewhere, I do meet a mom that exchanges numbers with me. Not every single time, but a lot of the times. I've met quite a few people. And then it's like, kind of like, don't worry, relax. The universe won't make you feel alone forever or put you in isolation forever. But it's also what aligned actions can you take to get yourself out of that situation. If you feel that you're ready to interact with society again, then start making it possible for those things to happen. Start looking at things. Start seeing what your resources are, using your resources, right? Because it's like, we go back to what's comfortable because we know how to make a life there. And then when something's new, we're like, no, this is too hard. So I say this in a lot of my videos, and it's a reminder to you and a reminder to myself. Surrender, let go of control, have faith, stop worrying so much. The answers will come to you. Take aligned actions and everything will work out. As long as you're pursuing your passion, as long as you're looking up the resources for things that you want to happen in your life, the universe will make everything come into fruition. Just have patience. And it's not easy to do these things, but does worrying ever get you to solve the answer, or just makes you more stressed out and confused and you're not coming up with the answer? Whereas every time you release and let go, just like a pair of keys, you keep searching for it, you can't find it, but as soon as you stop searching for it, oh, the answer comes to you where the keys are. So that's just like worrying. You keep worrying, and you end up almost making the wrong decision, or sometimes making the wrong decision because you worried so much, instead of having patience, surrendering, and having faith, and letting the answers come to you. This is why I share my stories with you. This is why I write poetry on stuff that is about my personal experience. This is why I just had 5 videos about this dilemma of me going back and forth between going and staying, because I want to share like the internal struggle that we all experience, that we don't like to talk about, that we don't share our vulnerabilities with people, that, hey, this is what we're struggling with. So it's like, we all experience this, but what can we do to get over it? And how do we see the signs when they come up? And sometimes life is like that, where it's like it wants you to go through self-reflection and wants you to ask friends, family, everyone their opinions, because they want to see, do you have a strong intuition? Do you always need advice from other people, or can you hear yourself thinking? Can you hear what your heart is telling you, what your gut is telling you, or do you need someone else to make that decision for you? So it's like, a lot of these things are a test for us to see, have we grown? Do we understand ourselves better? When you still can't hear your intuition because you're confused and you're blocked by fear and stress and all of this anxiety with this decision, then the universe is like, all right, it's okay. You can't hear your intuition right now. You're struggling with this decision. I'm going to give you a clear sign in the physical world. Pay attention to it. But it's up to us to see that sign as, oh, yeah, this doesn't make sense. I shouldn't go back because of this reason. Like, because it'll give you the sign, but it's how we interpret it. Because you can interpret that sign and ignore it, or